I have another recording device nearby. Okay.
I got 15 minutes.
Okay, got it.
All right.
So, y estamos de regreso con Cómo se dice. Y hoy tenemos nuevamente la visita por teléfono, por video, por todas partes del doctor Vincent Preziosi, médico quiropráctico con 2 oficinas convenientemente ubicadas en el este de Orlando y en el oeste de Orlando. Así que la entrevista va a ser en inglés, como siempre, en lo que adiestro al doctor Preziosi en cuanto a idiomas, pero nos vamos en inglés. Dr. Preziosi, how great seeing you.
Great to see you, Lisa. ¿Cómo está mi amiga?
¿Cómo está mi amiga? Oh my God, I got that.
Mi español más bueno.
Very good. You're getting very good. It sounds, at least the pronunciation, which is what I like the most, it's on point.
Thank you.
So, doctor, it's been a long time since we've seen each other, and actually physically. And we've been through a lot of changes lately. What's going on in your practice? How did you all receive the actual information that you pretty much had to shut down? And then in terms of implementing any safety measures to receive your patients?
Right. Well, it's been an interesting 4 or 5 months for all of us, but first let me just thank you very much for having me on again. We miss you. I haven't seen you in a long time, and I'm glad we're having a chance to at least connect during this video contact. So, good to see you. In mid-March, we closed for about a month and a half until everything kind of got organized and settled. We came back on in the beginning of May. We've been open ever since, and we've got a very, very strict protocol in the office for sanitation, gloves and masks for everybody. So far, so good, thank God. And we're going to continue in this direction until otherwise. But we are going through a lot of extra steps in sanitizing, keeping all the patients safe, the employees, and of course myself.
So at this point, basically, when a patient comes to your office and are you still doing same-day appointments, or it's just physically not possible?
No, we are. And we try to see amount of people in the waiting room, of course. If necessary, they have to wait in the car and then come in when we call them, some of those procedures that are put in place. But generally, the flow and the separation, keeping social distancing, the sanitizing the tables, so far so good. We trained everybody very, very well. All the patients have been compliant. We all understand we're in a pandemic, and everybody has to do their part for your sake and everybody else's sake. And it is what it is. We have to accept it, and it's not easy. And hopefully it'll go away soon.
Hopefully. So doctor, what are you seeing now? I have a feeling that, of course, those patients that had already suffered car accidents or even personal injuries or even accidents at work, workers' comp accidents, I have a feeling that, of course, once they were able to continue coming into your office for treatment, they have. But what would you say in terms of like a big influx of people who are developing conditions at home?
Very good question. I am seeing many, many more patients that are sitting at their computers, not moving around as much as they were before the pandemic. So they're getting more postural stress, I call it. Stiffness of the neck, upper back, maybe tingling of the arms and pinched nerves because of the lack of activity. You cannot sit at a computer 6, 7, 8 hours a day and expect your spine to be able to tolerate that without responding in a negative way. So I'm seeing that, and even young people, even in their 20s. So just a reminder, you must exercise, you must remain mobile. Your spine, muscles, and ligaments want to be moved, they want to be used. And if you don't, they're going to get stiff, they're going to get spasms, you're going to get pain, loss of flexibility, things like that. So I am seeing more than that. Believe it or not, the people their attitudes have been relatively positive considering people aren't going out, we're getting all this additional stress financially and pandemic-wise. I am still seeing my fair share of auto accidents, and gradually over the past month or so, I'm seeing an increase of that because more people are driving, of course, and that's really our specialty, our treating the whiplash and musculoskeletal injuries related to auto accidents. We treat a lot of general health, a little bit of workers' comp, and overall, we would say that I would say the practice is down maybe 20 or 30% overall.
Basically, I'll be honest with you. I thought about you a lot at the beginning when there were like no cars. I'm like, okay, so I guess people will not be getting into many accidents at this point. I'd love to see the statistics maybe from the Department of Highway and Motor Vehicles, or even the Department of Transportation. I mean, it would be very interesting.
They're down probably at least 50%. Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, even more than that, at that time that we were supposed to really, really, really stay at home, I have a feeling that car accidents went down a whole bunch. But that's just me speculating. You know how I'm always speculating. So, doctor, basically, for those people who now have to work at home or are allowed to work at home, basically, what are your recommendations in terms of how their day should be going?
It's not complicated. It really is, and we talk about it all day long. And I touched on it a little bit at the beginning about moving. Move your body. I can't be any more specific, and I can't be any simple. So in other words, if your job is now at home and you are on a computer or you're on the phone, that's okay. There's a lot of administrative and office work type people out there, but at least get up, move around, change positions, get up every 15 minutes, do some light movement and exercises while you're sitting. Very simply, turn, rotate, flex, extend, move your shoulders, move your arms, get up. I'm talking about maybe a minute every 30 minutes. Just get up, start stretching your upper and lower back, move around. If you're sitting for too long, at the end of the day comes, it's too late. The damage has already been done.
Yeah.
So go online.
Mm-hmm.
I was going to say, go online and just review some simple neck and back exercises while you're sitting. But get up, move around, sit, stand, lay down, sit, stand.
And even walking.
Walking is excellent. Yes, walking around, of course.
Yeah.
Just change position. That's the key.
Yeah.
Walk, stand, go to the kitchen, to your home, go get a donut. No, don't get the donut. I'm kidding.
I was actually heading in that direction, doctor.
Go get an apple. Go get an orange. Get out of your sitting position.
Okay, let's be honest here. And here goes my touchy question of the day. Those of us who have gained extra weight, what would you recommend? And tell us the effects of gaining that weight.
Well, I'm sure many people have gained weight during this pandemic because of the lack of activity, staying home, not being as mobile, not burning as many calories. A lot of people are depressed, so they're eating more, they're eating the wrong food. So you got to use your common sense. I mean, it's easy for me to say, don't be upset, don't be depressed, don't worry about your finances. Everything's going to be fine. But we all have the stress. And some people eat too much of the wrong things. So you've got to watch your diet, regardless of what's going on around you or in your life. And you've got to exercise and stay mobile.
Because what happens is, and please tell us about the effect of weight on your muscles and on your spine.
Correct. Any extra weight, any extra poundage on your body and your spine is the negative. Your body has a certain frame and a certain amount of weight that it's comfortable with, and any, again, extra weight that you're carrying is going to put stress to your spine. It's going to compress your disc, compress your nerves, and you're going to have other related problems. It's going to create arthritis down the road because you're carrying all this extra stress in your spine on a daily basis, day after day after day. So keep your weight down.
Definitely.
And again, easy for me to say, not easy for a lot of people to do. But if you can do it, watch what you eat and burn the calories. There's only two ways to keep your weight down.
Definitely. And that is one of, interesting enough, let's talking about weight. I just had one of my regular appointments with my primary physician, and I really thought he was going to chew me up because of the 20 plus pounds I put on. Interesting enough, it seems that I'm like one of the best case scenarios, and that he's probably had people who have gained 30, 40, and 50 pounds. So he was very, very easy on me, but I did make the decision, and I'm already down to, of the 30 I gained, I'm down to 15 at this point. So yes, because it not only, yes, we are centering, because we're talking to you, we're centering it towards our muscles and spine and nerves, but it also affects other areas, and the other areas were also of concern to me. So basically, doctor, what else would you like to tell our people today that they should be doing? Let's focus on what they should be doing.
Wow. What should they be doing? Probably
bicycling.
Bicycling is an excellent exercise. Swimming is really the best exercise because you're reducing stress to your spine while you're moving in the water. Swimming, stroking, leg moving. So swimming is really the absolute number one exercise.
Resistance, huh?
Biking is good for cardio, for your heart, and for your lower extremities, your legs, your knees. But you're not getting much activity for your arms or your upper body when you're biking. So that's one thing to implement. Simple calisthenics, push-ups, sit-ups, and again, a lot of stretching, like I talked about. So you've got strengthening and you've got stretching. And there are two different things. One is increasing flexibility with stretching, very important. As we get older, we lose flexibility, as you know.
Yes.
That's because people are not using the muscle ligaments on a regular basis. So you stiffen up. If you don't use it, you lose it. You are that expression. That's so true.
Yes.
So there's stretching and there's strengthening. So light weights, 5, 10 pound weights, push-ups, sit-ups, and anything that's going to put some resistance in your muscles and ligaments to make them stronger. So strengthening and stretching, two parts of keeping your spine in focus.
And I guess there's the plus that since it's been so hot, you get to sweat more and you get to eliminate.
Listen, sweating is good. Sweating, when you're sweating, you're releasing a lot of the toxins in your body, and releasing toxins is good for your immune system. And who needs a better and stronger immune system than right now during this pandemic? So the more you sweat, the better. Get out there, run a couple miles, or walk a couple miles, and it's very, very helpful, healthy and helpful to be sweating. Just make sure you hydrate.
Yes.
Make sure you drink the Gatorade. Drink enough water when you're out.
So going back to your practice, it's we know it's actually, and I'm gonna be putting the addresses right here. So you can make an appointment. You can be seen the same day if it turns out that you've actually had which one is the appointment? Oh, a car accident. You need to make sure that you actually get seen for the first time within the first 14 days. And and that is one of the reasons why your office makes it a point to get people in as quickly as possible.
Absolutely. Very accommodating. As you know, we have two offices.
Yes.
We have the east by Curryport and Goldenrod, and the west office is Pine Hills area by Hiawassee, Kirkman, and West Colonial.
Yes.
So we're not at every office every day, 2.5 days at each office. But like you said, we're very accommodating, or I said, and if you need to come in that same day, no problem. We can see many, many people in one day.
And also for more severe pain management, you do have on Saturdays, you have Dr. Betances.
Yes, every other Saturday we have a medical doctor here, Dr. Betances, pain specialist. He doesn't work directly with me. He has his own corporation, his own clinic.
Yes.
But I like the convenience. People come to my office and we'll see him on Saturday, every other Saturday for any kind of medication if they need it. He does trigger point injections for muscle spasms and things like that. So it's made it convenient for my patients to come to the same location. I don't see them that day unless you're on the weekend, and we offer that. Now, as you know, at both of my offices, we have a full spectrum of treatment. We have manipulation, traction, decompression,
acupuncture,
massage therapy, acupuncture, and exercise rehab. So we do it all except medicine, which is available every other Saturday. Injections, as far as epidurals, we don't do the deep injections. He only does the trigger point. And of course, we don't have any surgery here. So we take care of everything except those two for that. So, and we work with diagnostic companies. So if you're here, we can take care of all of it.
And I always like to mention to people that the billing process is also very easy, that you have a very professional bilingual staff that actually takes care. If it's a workers' comp, they know who to bill. If it's a personal injury, if it's a car accident, they know exactly who and how to bill. And it's very worry-free for the patient.
Correct. We have a separate billing department, and those girls have a relationship with the insurance company. You come in, just give us your insurance information, claim numbers if necessary, and we'll take it from there. So once we get it, we just worry about getting treated and worry about getting better. That's what it is.
Excellent. Well, doctor, I think that's pretty much, we've caught up very nicely, very quickly. Time flies when you're having fun.
Unbelievable.
So,
if you have any more questions that you want to address, I mean, maybe next time we can get some callers in. But we treat a whole spectrum of whiplash, lumbar disc herniation. You got radiating leg pain, arm pain, or numbness, headaches that might be coming from the cervical spine. So it's not just coming in and getting one treatment approach. We have all the things available to use individually or as a combination of things. So you may need massage for the muscle spasm. You may need a decompression for the herniated disc. You may need acupuncture for the headaches. So I think we cover a lot of the different options from a conservative approach. And again, as I said, we work with a lot of medical specialists. So if we can't fix it, and we probably are able to take care of 70 or 80% of the problem, then we automatically start ordering tests and get them to a different specialist to help accompany the treatment that we're doing, take it to that level.
So Dr. Vincent Preziosi, Orlando Chiropractors, with his 2 offices that I'm going to put right here. I still get a kick out of saying that, and then when I'm actually editing, it doesn't come out here; it comes out over here.
So we will be seeing and talking to each other again very soon, I hope.
Yes.
And so I'll wait for you to contact me. Say hello to everybody for me. Hello
I
to
will.
Wonderful listeners.
I will.
Anything I can do, call me anytime. I don't know if you've given the phone number to the people listening.
The phone number we've also put over here throughout the whole interview.
I'm sorry, you gave it
Yeah,
out?
we're putting it out on the bottom of the screen throughout the interview.
Perfect. I can't see that.
Yeah, no, well, I can't either, but I will be putting it.
All right, well, take care.
Nice seeing you, doctor.
Have a wonderful weekend.
Thank you. God bless you. Bye.
Talk to you soon.
Thank you. Bye.